Hello, it's MJ. I have a tarot card reading for you. Today is August 17th, 2020. And sorry about my glasses, but it's so bright. And honestly, we've been camping, so we've been in the sun for like 5 days straight. And my eyes just can't take it anymore. But that's rude, so I'll take them off anyhow. Okay, so this tarot card reading is for anyone that it finds. And I'm very connected right now, spiritually and grounded, and getting lots of messages from the universe. So I'll go ahead and get started. The very first card we got is the Temperance card in reverse. So with this card here, something's amok. That's telling me something's out of balance or out of place, right? Okay, so you're probably refusing to see the other side of some story. You're distracted. And you're focusing on something that's not important. So it's your focus that is out of place here. Or it's on the wrong thing. The next card is Strength. And this Strength card means that you're going to get it back. Because focus is one of the key words on the Strength card. And I did two to follow that one up. That word's messing me up. The first one was the King of Cups. And that was followed up with the Five of Cups in reverse. Okay, so what I get here is that you are balancing the needs of somebody else, or some others. And that right there is where the focus is being displaced. So just pay attention. Because I think you're choosing what makes them happy and not you. Like you're choosing what you think makes you happy based on somebody else's needs and not your own. Okay, and then this Five of Cups in reverse. That card. It says you're going through a period of suffering, or you have gone through a period of suffering. And not to worry though, because this is followed by acceptance and moving on. So you're finding your peace and embracing your destiny and your future. Next we got, oh, windy day. The Seven of Wands. Okay, so you've been having to defend yourself, and it sort of irks you to like conform and be like somebody that you've been around. Because inside you're not like them. But you're trying to just keep that to yourself. Because you know that it so wouldn't even be worth the time you would take to discuss it. Okay. The Moon came next. And right here, with this one, it tells me that you're having trouble distinguishing reality from illusion. So, and both of those cards say that. They said you're not sure if what you're thinking is, you know, a reality or an illusion. Let me roll quickly. Very windy day and all my stuff totally blowing around. Okay, so, that's what both of them are saying, and it's pointing out that it's where some of this distraction is also coming from, or going to inside of you. So, I feel like you just go along with things sometimes. It's just easier. Because you're distracted trying to figure something on the inside out, something inside of you out instead. And it's easier to just kind of keep that information to yourself. So this Prince of Wands is what I pulled next. And this card's about abundance. These are to clarify. It's the airy part of fire. And this one's saying that even though you approach this subject with a sense of humor when you're talking about it or discussing with others, you're actually pretty proud of like obtaining or having it. That's what I was getting, and the Three of Cups is what came to follow it, to give a little bit more description there. And what I was really feeling with that one, well, it's abundance, so, but it talks about spiritual stuff, so it's definitely a spiritual matter. It's showing that, like, what you think spiritually. It really takes me back up to that being distracted part and not really having anybody to discuss it with. It's just not worth it because they wouldn't really understand anyways, and I feel like you've gone through like extreme spiritual growth lately because of like the portal, the gate being open and finding out about your vortex and all these things. And that's really probably left you in a place where you don't have a lot of people to talk to about it because, like, they understand or agree. Like, maybe you're trying to convince them, but you're sort of using it like you're joking almost, or I'm not all that serious about it. And so they'll occasionally say, oh yeah, like they understand, but you know they really don't. So you're at two total, like, opposite, like, odds here. Because you're just progressing and ascending spiritually very quickly. This Five of Swords, it's kind of saying that more and more, like all the time, you're kind of struggling with just like stepping down and keeping your mouth shut, not kind of starting an argument or bringing it up, even though they sort of make fun of you for your spirituality, because, like, you know you're right, your spiritual views, and you know they're wrong. You think that you can keep it in, but you're having trouble with not discussing it. The last cards are really quick. It's Hermit. So, the good old Hermit card. It means that, in this case, the more you're going within, the more you're figuring out. And the more you're longing to find others like you that you can have conversations with that would share things or even teach you or just have somebody to talk to that's like you. Then we get the Ten of Swords in reverse. In fact, they're all in reverse, so let me just show them to you real quick. The Six of Wands was also in reverse. My camera has like a problem with its camera. I have two different, like I use my phone and then I use an iPad, but whenever I do this one, sometimes the lighting's really weird, so I don't even know if you can see them. I'll show them to you anyways, because we also have the Nine of Cups in reverse. So these ones quickly mean that it's only going to go upward from here, right? It's inevitable. You eventually get rid of the emotional baggage. So quit resisting this transition, coming whether you like it or not. And then, you've arrived at a period where you may have the appearance of fulfillment, but something's missing. So you're feeling a little distracted, but don't worry. you're going to figure out where this stems from and feel the void. Wowzers, bad lighting. It's actually kind of cool to me, but alright, if you want a personal reading, I can give you one and make sure that the lighting's a little better so you can see me. Just email em3dj3@gmail.com. I would be honored, and we'll both be blessed. So, everybody just stay thankful, everybody stay grateful, and collectively, we will all see the rewards. You're awesome. Now stay.